Happy holidays, Santa Clara. This is Nima Moridi with the Moridi team, bringing you your Q4 update. We're at the end of the year, and what a crazy year it's been in real estate. Man, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday, first of all, with your families and had a nice time and were able to recharge, recoup, and plan for the next year. I went up to my in-laws house in El Dorado Hills and had a great time with my family, and I'm happy to be back and hitting the ground running for the month of December. In November, you probably noticed that mortgage rates have been ticking down week over week. Every single week in November, we had a drop in mortgage rates. We hit an all-time high at 8% in September. And then ever since then, we've been ticking down. Now, standard 30-year fixed being in the low 7% range. So positive news for buyers. We love seeing that. We'll continue to monitor the 10-year yield, which is what I predominantly use to see what's going on in the mortgage rate market and where rates are going. And we'll report that. Now for this version, this month's numbers, I'm going to essentially use the Q4 numbers from the beginning of the time frame in October all the way through December and see how that's essentially changed through the fourth quarter of this year. So the median list price for the homes in the month of December in Santa Clara are $1,850,000. That's what the single family homes are hitting the market at. In October, I had reported around the same number. So there's essentially been no change in the average single family home price that's going on the market in Santa Clara at the end of this year. The price per square foot for December comes out to $1,128, while in October, I had reported $1,153. So we've had a drop at about $25 from the beginning of Q4 till now. Median days on the market comes out to 35 days, while in October, I had reported 28 days. So we're up about 7 days, about a week from Q4, from the beginning of Q4 till now. Price reductions though, they're down. We're reporting 14% for the month of December, while in October, I had reported 22%. 21 single family homes were for sale for the first week of December, and in October, we had 32 homes for sale. So we're down a bit when it comes to inventory. And because of that, I've noticed an increased month over month demand. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, as the rates have decreased down and further and further week over week, purchase applications have been up. They've been increasing steadily just as the rates have been going down. So that's been generating more buyer demand. The fastest selling out of the homes in Santa Clara that I noticed, there was a $1.8 million home. It was around 1,500 square feet on a lot that was a little over 7,000 square feet. Think of your 4-bed, 2-bath layout. That was on the market at about 3 weeks and it got into contract. So that was faster for that price range. So it was interesting to see. Now that was the single family home data. Let's get into the condos and townhomes. The median list price for the condos and townhomes hitting the market is $819,000 for the month of December. At the beginning of Q4, we were at $782,000. The price per square foot calculates out to $819 per square foot. Beginning of Q4, we were at $804. So interesting, we're up around $15 per square foot through the end of the quarter. The median days on the market comes out to 25 days for those condos and townhomes, while in October, we were at 28 days, so just a few days change, over the past few months. Nothing too big there. The price reductions, 25% of condos and townhomes are entertaining a price cut before a ready, able, and willing buyer comes and gets in a contract on that property. While in October, we were at 28 days, so, that's really interesting to see. And my apologies, it was 25% price reduction in December, while in October we were reporting 22%. So I got those mixed up. It's still a change of 3%, but not days in the market. We're talking about price reductions right now. Let's keep going. 20 condos and townhomes were for sale when I checked this morning, while in October we were at 27 condos and townhomes. So we've dropped around 7 units through the Q4. So we're down on that, and there still has been an increase in demand month over month to buy a condo and townhome in Santa Clara, which can resort back to when I had mentioned earlier in the video about how mortgage rates have been ticking down week over week. So clearly that shows in the data while there's an increase in demand. The fastest selling, I noticed it was a 1-bed, 1-bath condo, 680 square feet. It was on the market for 14 days. It got into contract at $496,000. So interesting to see that. Overall, folks, I love Santa Clara. My father started working in this town in the 80s. I've been working with them for a long time now. I'm a proud member of my Rotary Club here in Santa Clara. I'm an ambassador chair for the Silicon Valley Central Chamber of Commerce here in Santa Clara. Santa Clara is very near and dear to my heart. If you folks have any questions at all, whether it's around what homes are selling for today, forecasts into 2024, what we're seeing, you know, how prices are going to be changing through next year. I love chatting about these things. It doesn't necessarily have to be about buying and selling homes. If you're curious about those numbers, feel free to reach out. My link at the bottom of this video is my Calendly, and you can book a time to chat with me, whether you need 15 minutes, 30 minutes, you name it. I love chatting about these things, connecting with the local residents, so feel free to reach out. And more to come in 2024. I hope you folks end the year on a high note, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. Thank you so much.